there's another. Forgot we have that recon.
So this will be test 8 of the persuasion formula. Our subject here. What'd you say your name was again?
Fuck you, Lizzie. When my crew finds out about this, they're gonna wear your skin.
Okay, we're just gonna call you 8. 8, would you please stop talking?
Go to hell.
As you can see, 8 is currently not receptive to my suggestions. Now, deploying the formula.
What? What the? Hey!
Hey yourself. 8, how do you feel right now?
Fine. Good, I guess.
Excellent. Now, 8, I'm going to untie your arm.
Okay.
Now, 8, I want you to hit yourself.
Hit myself?
Please. Again, please.
We'd all considered
harder this time.
Back at some point. Suppose you just beat us to it.
That's perfect.
No tolerance for
Thank you,
dead
8.
weight. Those who can't cut it,
You can stop
they're
now.
gone.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 8, I'm going to untie you. Now, if you wouldn't mind. 8! What are you...
Are you an idiot? Did you really think that shit would work? I'm gonna eat your...
Thank you, William. I'm going to need a minute before you bring in number 9.
Oh. I'm taking this. Oh. Oh, the Phantom of the Nuka. Huh. The best little Nuka house in Boston, misnown as Strangely, runs the Nuka house. Mag's turn. Oh, we got a bunch of... Maggie, it's your mother. Mother, it's Mag. Oh my god. Oh, the dwellers are coming out. Nisha, Dixie. Nisha, taken by raiders at a young age, believes deeply in the power of violence, makes her a dangerous adversary. That said, has a penchant for justice among her own. Stole gang from previous leader by gaining their respect rather than through graft deception. Irritatingly hard to exploit people like that. Ultimately, acts as a stabilizing agent among the disciples. Means Nisha's place in their hierarchy should not be tampered with. Dull, but the right move. Any other disciple in that role would likely lead to utter havoc. Dixie Springs. True psychopath, clever, devious, bloodthirsty, suspect she's responsible for the death of at least 3 operators since our arrival, very likely more, takes and treasures souvenirs from her victims. Someone meddling with her toys might be able to get her to do something rash should the need arise. Granted her current position by Nisha, probably to support the girl's vanity, much less likely to turn on her boss if she thinks she's respected. Thanks to that, she does seem to honor Nisha's authority, doesn't seem to have plans to claim leadership. Savoy! Nisha's enforcer, fiercely loyal, likely the only reason the man's been given a place of prominence among their little coven. Had one of our girls attempt to seduce him, see if we might be able to sway him as a contact, but to no avail. Had one of the boys try to, similar results. Suspect he's probably working with the only person he has eyes for, would explain the loyalty. Mason Dixon. Current Pack Alpha displaced his 2 predecessors by tarring and feathering them, sending them out into the wastes. Pack law states members can only shame one another, never kill. Both former alphas were never heard from again after being given the boot. Acquiring proof of their deaths could be useful leverage. We'll send out a search party, see what they can turn up. Otherwise, man's more nuisance than threat, like the rest of the pack. Unaffiliated. One half of the alleged masterminds behind the Nuka World plan, clearly as much of a rube as the rest of us. It does seem like he honestly believed in Coulter. Now, though, just seems worried he's going to share Coulter's fate if things don't get back on track. Not wrong. Undoubtedly moved on to this new overboss to protect his own neck. However, man generally does appear to believe that Nuka World can be used to make us all rich, so it does have some value. Coulter, idiot. No one's problem anymore. Mother, it's Mag. Mag, it's your mother.
Maggie, it's your mother. I want you to know your father and I we take no pleasure in this decision. But at this point, we don't have a choice. You and Bill have dragged the black name through the muck for the last time. What they say you two and that Wyeth girl did to those classmates of yours, true or not, defending you both again and again, it's gotten to the point we can barely do business in this town anymore. You two have cost us so much. And are you repentant? Are you sorry? Of course not. Well, we are through defending you. You're going to accept the exile the town demands. You're going to leave Diamond City for good. And you will never, ever see another cap from your father or I again. You had every chance in the world to make this right, Maggie. Well, we are done giving you chances.
Oh, got kicked out.
Mother, it's Max. Thank you so much for your tape. It kept William, Lizzie, and I very entertained during our time in the holding cell. We found the part about refusing us our inheritance particularly amusing. Because that money is ours. Years we spent under your thumb, trying to be the perfect little dolls you always wanted. Both have the scars to prove it. So if you think we didn't earn every cap that's due to us, then you're even dumber than I thought. We're coming for those caps, and there's nothing you can do to stop us.
You got some crazy kids. Alright. Let's just steal everything while we're here. Oh, we gotta use that rifle, or at least...
Got it.
Sergeant Marks, Day 1 log.
Where to next?
I've been ordered to scout the area around Fort Hagen to eval the location for possible takeover. So far, not much left in the area. Buildings are picked over, although Red Rocket Filling Station has some potential. I'll check out the array tomorrow, but I'm setting up a secure spot to camp. Sergeant Marks, Day 2 log. Came across a civilian looking for help. He was already shot, so I left him to die. Not worth the bullet. Said a few raiders dragged his family off to some place called Nuka World, but they were heavily supplied. Not within my orders, but I'm going to check it out. Sergeant Marks, Day 3 log. I'm in some sort of fucking maze. I'm guessing that asshole I left to die intentionally led me here. Probably not even dying, so joke's on me. I've no idea how long this goes on. I've only got a few stim packs left. All I know is they better hope I don't make it, because if I do, I'm going to kill every single living soul involved in this. Especially that goddamn announcer.
Alright. Alright, so we have an AK, because it's very obvious that it's an AK. Speak to Gage in the overboss.
You haven't seen anything that's, out of the ordinary around here, have you? Maybe something hidden, shaped like a bottle cap.
I thought we told you to keep your ass at the market. If you're looking for something, you can find it there, like everyone else.
I'm not here for the market. I didn't travel hundreds of miles to go shopping.
I don't suppose you came here for a bullet in the brain, either. So if you want to live, I suggest you stay where you belong.
Oh, you guys are real friendly, aren't you?
What are you looking
Nuka
for?
World! I've always dreamed of coming here, and now I finally made it! This place is amazing, don't you think?
Yeah, it's great. It's a very impressive.
Yeah,
Impressive.
I guess it is pretty impressive.
It sure is. You can just imagine the children, smiling and happy, all drinking Nuka-Cola and having the time of their lives. It must have been magical. The name's Sierra Petrovita. I traveled all the way from the capital wasteland to visit this place.
Jeez.
Maybe you've heard about my Nuka-Cola museum?
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, the Nuka-Cola Museum. Everyone's heard of that.
Really? That's great! I'm so glad word is catching on. Maybe I'll get more visitors soon. You just made my day! Here, let me return the favor. It's not really cold anymore, but I'm sure it still tastes great. Well, I'd stay and chat some more, but I've gotta get back to my search.
What are you searching for?
I don't really want to say. It's nothing personal. I just don't know you well enough to trust you. Sorry.
You can trust me. I don't have pants on.
I'll keep your secret. You can trust me.
Well... Okay. To be honest, I'm so excited I can barely keep it in. It'll be a relief to finally tell someone. I guess you could think of me as the world's biggest Nuka-Cola fan. I've been obsessed with the stuff since the first time I tasted it. I collect all the merchandise I can find, like these awesome Cappy glasses I'm wearing. But these aren't just ordinary sunglasses. They were part of a really cool contest that started just before the war. Oh my gosh. And the winner of the contest would get to meet the famous John Caleb Bradburton himself.
Who's he? I know that name.
Bradburton. I remember that name. He was the guy who invented Nuka-Cola, right?
Exactly. Wow. Not a lot of people know that. At least not anymore. So, to win the contest, you had to find 10 images of Cappy, the Nuka-Cola mascot, hidden throughout the park. Each image has part of a code or something, and only these special glasses can reveal it. Now I know what you're thinking. Bradburton's long gone. Who cares about the contest anymore? Well, I'm betting that somewhere in his office is the original Nuka-Cola formula. That formula was one of the great mysteries of the soft drink world, and it would be the crown jewel of my collection. If you can help me get it, I promise it'll be worth your while.
We can make the Commonwealth have diabetes. Sure.
Sure, why not? Might learn more about the park while I'm at it.
Good point. You're new here after all. You should learn everything you can. I'll give you my Cappy glasses and this old contest holotape. It's got hints about where to find the hidden Cappies. Just track down the clues, and then come back to me once you've found them all. I'm an expert in all things Nuka-Cola, so I'm sure I'll be able to decipher it. Happy hunting!
Hidden Happy Contest. Cappy, not Happy. I'm just walking, look at me. Alright, apparel, what am I doing? Find the hidden Cappy, alright. Oh. There we go. Alright. Cool.
Nisha really only has one rule around here.
Oh, Hard Rock
Don't
Cafe.
get caught.
I'm getting a bacon chicken sandwich. Oh, God. That's gonna be so good. Get out of my way.
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at.
Trying to eat a
It's
sandwich.
not fun unless you're up.
Just top mouse.
Watch yourself, boss. Because we sure will be.
Well, I just want to get my chicken sandwich.
Atlas, as you might imagine, didn't take too kindly to being disrespected.
Ooh. Dogmeat, get on. You too, Preston. Or none of you. Oh! I was almost crushed. Dogmeat, don't fall. Dogmeat, you're levitating. Oh, and you go. Wow. You guys should probably clean the floor up, I guess. Or not. That's cool, too.
Welcome home, boss. The digs are yours now. I hope you like the look. Coulter had some peculiar tastes. But this view is something, huh? Everything you see here is under your control, now that you're in charge.
Simba.
Yeah, I still don't get it. Why put me in charge?
You may have noticed that our former overboss, Coulter, was a fucking asshole. And that's me being nice. Ended up being poisoned for this whole operation. The way I see it, surviving the gauntlet means you've got what it takes. Or at least the potential. For a good while now, we've needed someone who can get shit done. Make real progress.
If I'm really running the show now, let's get to work.
Now that right there is just the kind of attitude I was hoping for. Look, I'll be honest with you. This operation needs someone to step in and take the reins. Sure as hell ain't gonna be me. Leading outright ain't my style. And there's already some blaming me for supporting Coulter all this time. My talents are best put to use helping a new overboss get all this shit under control. You get me?
What sort of talents would you say you have, Gage?
Aside from being a good shot and having a foul mouth, I've run with gangs nearly my whole life. I know how raiders think, what they're after, and how to use that to your advantage. Trust me, I'm in this just as much as you are. This shit needs to work out.
Oh, sure. I understand. So, are you just gonna paint the bullseye directly on my back, or what?
I ain't gonna lie. It's a part of the reason you won't see me stepping up and running things. But I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be that bad. Let's take a step back and talk big picture, okay? Nuka world. Shit. This was the dream. Huge. Built like a goddamn fortress. You run this, world is yours. We had a good head start on it. A lot of work went into getting the disciples, the operators, and the pack to work together. But we got here. About a year ago, we pushed in through the front gate. Take over Nuka Town. Get these traitors under our thumb. And then, well, Coulter got lazy. He was content to sit on his ass. Never bothered putting in the effort to finish taking over the park. The gangs got restless and started pissing each other off. It is a real mess.
Wait, what kind of mess am I walking into here?
It was little shit at first. Heated tempers, arguments, the occasional shooting. Got worse over time, though. Gangs started staking out as much territory as they could, all being on top of each other like this. Started looking for excuses to turn on each other. If something ain't done soon to settle things down, it's gonna reach a point there ain't no coming back from.
Coulter couldn't pull this off? He was weak. Didn't deserve to be in charge.
Tell me about it. I thought he had what it took, so I helped arrange this whole deal. Didn't work out. But now that you're here, we got a second shot. Look, I know these gangs. Been working with them or against them for years now. I'll help you, okay? Walk you through everything. First thing you gotta do is get the gangs behind you. Without them supporting you, you're not getting shit done. You don't have to trust them. Hell, you don't even have to like them. But you need them to respect you enough to follow you.
Any advice? Are these goofy glasses helping?
Have any advice for how I should go about it?
Yeah, all right. The disciples like violence. The bloodier, the better. Tell them they'll get plenty of it. The operators are in it mostly for the money. They get promised caps, they'll listen to you. The pack, hell, I don't know. They follow whoever they think is the strongest. Show some teeth, I guess.
Wait, are you even missing an eye? Alright, everybody likes me. Don't need them, they'll fear me. They'll fear me.
They'll listen if they're all afraid of me.
Okay, settle down. Most of these psychos have seen shit that'd scare your nightmares. They're not gonna be that easy to intimidate. Look, technically, you're already the new overboss, right? That's like half the work done right there. Just meet the leaders. Talk with them. Flex your muscles a little. Show them you mean business.
I got muscles.
Okay, let's do this.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. You just need to show them you're the right man for the job. From what I hear, you got a head start on things already. Just talk to the rest of the gang leaders. Smooth things over, and we're good.
Got a bunch of
I'll
little
be
bones.
here if you need me.
Got all those little bones on your head. Meet the gang boss for disciples, and we did the operators one. Near as hollow tape.
You sure this is gonna work? What if we overload the processor? Could fry the whole system.
Then we salvage it for parts. You really think anyone's gonna miss this robot? Now hand me that screwdriver.
if this little personality upgrade works, it's gonna be the funniest damn thing in the park. Man, I can't wait to see the looks on the other guys' faces when they try to talk to it.
There. All done. One slightly radarized robot ready for duty.
Oh, I want to find that bot now. Alright. Hey. Here's a bunch of crap. Here, take all this. Preston Garvey can't walk any longer. Now that you've shoved everything in his ass. Alright. Guess there's not a weapon workbench here. Ooh. Oh, nice. Awesome. Yeah, we totally just did that. Okay.
You need something, boss?
No, no. Going down. Picture my dog as a jump.
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
Nuka-Cola. Oh, I want to go on the rides.
If you come across any hebologist crazies, just ignore them. Told those freaks to stick to their camp.
Learn about the hubologists.
Come on, girl. You know we should run this place. Not some little greenie Gage dragged in.
We're giving him a second chance. Gage screws this up, he knows we'll skin him alive. So shut up and be patient.
What about you, big guy? Nothing to say on the matter?
As long as he doesn't get in my way. Don't much care.
Yeah, figured as much.
Both of you just get out of here. And make sure the others get the message.
Got some stuff on the floor.
Hey.
So, you're Gage's little pet project.
How? Can you see me?
Pet project? What's that supposed to mean?
Gage didn't say anything. Apparently, we're not good enough to run this place ourselves. Gage wanted to bring in his own little puppy to replace Coulter. But I guess training a puppy is way easier than getting us to do what he wants.
How? Okay.
And what are you? His grandma?
Hey, grandma.
If I was, I would have slit that little suck-up's throat a long time ago.
Grandma.
Gage will never be one of us. He's a failure. He's lucky we're giving him a second chance. Everyone knows we all wanted Coulter dead. Of course, if I had my way, it would have been a slow, painful process. But whatever. Let's get this meet and greet over with. I'm Nisha. I lead the Disciples. We've only got one rule around here, and that's keeping the peace of this alliance. Otherwise, the way we see it, this world stopped caring about rules the moment people started dropping bombs on one another.
So, like, the, you know, early 1900s, keeping the peace.
What do you mean by keeping the peace?
It means do what you want, but don't get caught. The last thing I need is the operators and Pat breathing down my neck. We can take either of them one-on-one, but I don't like my odds when it comes to double duty. So keep the peace. It's the only rule we need.
This world needs rules. Otherwise, we'll never recover.
Rules are dangerous because people start to trust them. They make you think you're safe, but once you turn your back, you're dead. Coulter thought some sort of rule or code made him untouchable. But he found out he was wrong. The hard way. Although I could give him a little credit. He built the gauntlet, after all. Of course, it was total shit at first. No imagination. But we spiced it up a bit.
How many lives has this gauntlet claimed?
Who's counting? It's at least enough to keep the traders busy. We like to send them in to clean out the bodies whenever things get ripe in there. They don't always make it out alive, of course. The gauntlet never sleeps.
You call that a gauntlet? More like a cakewalk.
Do cakewalks end in death?
Sometimes.
Because if Gage hadn't helped your ass, you'd be dead right now. Let's just hope Gage is right about you. He made a lot of promises to get us here. Never followed through. So you better not screw this up, because I'm not about to tolerate another round of bullshit.
Are you questioning me? I'm gonna do I'm the best. I'm the damn best.
I'm the best there is.
Willing to bet your life on that? You see, the disciples don't make empty threats. We make good on them. We aren't swayed by caps like those spoiled brats obsessed with their hair, or those savage animals who can't behave in public. Fuck this up, and I will kill you. Although, I admit I have even better plans for Gage. But, if you support us and keep your promises like a good little overboss, we back you. You get to live, and everybody wins.
Threaten.
I don't make promises, and you'll do what I say.
Looks like you're already a step above Coulter. I'll see how this plays out. For now. But if you change your tune and decide to play nice, there's no shortage of work around here. So, if you're looking to prove you've got what it takes, you know where to find me.
Well...
Hey, Nisha.
Guess
hey,
what?
boss. Got a minute?
Yes.
Sure, whatever you need.
All right. I think it's about time we made things more interesting for the operators. Some wastelanders selling secrets about us, but not for long. Just don't make it too quick. It's more satisfying when suffering is involved.
Who are we talking about here?
Some nobody. I'm practically giving you this one.
Sign me up.
Thought you'd like that.
You have a minute?
Oh God, Preston. What the fuck do you want?
Sure, go ahead.
When we first met, I
No, I don't
had
give
my
a
doubts
shit,
about you.
Preston.
But you've done nothing but impress me.
No.
You're just too
No.
right.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you.
You've probably realized
Alright, I'm
by
gonna
now how
skip this.
important the... When I was a kid, when I turned 17, we had a few good...
It sounds like you were real...
I think we were. I'm sure there was a lot. You know, I guess General... But after he was killed, these guys were supposed... You probably think I was pretty nice. I still believe.
We are the good guys.
We're doing our best. Anyway.
Anytime, Preston.
Thanks, man. We'd probably better get back to it.
All right.
That last one died too fast. I'm losing my touch.
The best thing about wearing a mask? Not having to look like I care when people talk to me.
I guess you can see through that one. Alright. Kill Scavenger and Dugout Inn. Let's meet.
Heard you put a pretty good beat down on Val. What happened?
I was out of smoke since she didn't want to hook me up.
Hell, in that case, she deserved it. I've done a lot worse for a cigarette.
I remember.
I changed the baby's diaper. It was horrible. Yeah, and that one time I had to eat a Jolly Rancher. My God.
That last one died too fast.
I like Jolly Ranchers. Just, you know, just want to get that out there.
Man, damn Nuka Cola
bad.
stuck in my head
Haven't
again.
slept in days.
You've been hitting the jet pretty hard. Get some of that new Colmex stuff that Maddox cooked up. It'll set you right.
Hell no. This is the best buzz I ever had.
Hey guys,
We'd all considered putting the bullet in Coulter's back at some point. Suppose you just beat us to it.
Cappy's Cafe, where all your dreams come true. So these are like the animal raiders.
Ain't no one sad about Coulter. Just don't screw this up.
Turned him loose outside the gate. Welcome to the nest, boss. We was wondering when you'd make it down here.
Yeah, where's Waldo, right?
If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
Jeez. Hello, slaves. How you doing, slaves? Oh. Hello. Oh, dogs.
Hi.
It ain't easy keeping the zip.
Alright, sorry I haven't leveled this up. I know some of you are probably going fucking crazy. You gotta level up.
We all do our part.
Is there a map marker for... What is going on? Stop fighting! Stop fighting, my baby! My babies, you... Oh, babies, if I... Oh, you watching the babies fight?